Ah, there you are. I wonder where you went. Hey, listen, it's all right. It's the weekend. You haven't got to be here if you don't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? But I was thinking to myself, where the hell are you? Even Johnny Boy said, where are they? I said, I don't know. Then Manuel come along, and Manuel, he just said, look, John, I don't know what's going on, but they're not here. And I said, well, if John don't know where they are, and if you don't know where they are, Manuel, who does know? Only them. But you're here now, so that's all right. Anyway, it's raining. Look, it's really good. Quite a lot of rain, look. It's dripping off the old... I haven't finished the gutter properly, and it drips. But yeah. So because it's raining, there's loads of stuff I really should be doing. But again, it's the same kind of story. I'm not doing any of the stuff that I should be doing. I'm doing stuff that needs to be done, but is not really urgent or important. Such as this. This is a carburettor off of a Suzuki LT50, and I've just rebuilt it. There's all the old jets that come out of it. There's some of the new screws there because the rebuild kit I got from All Balls Racing, very good brand. There's a new float bowl gasket. Gives you new screws, it gives you everything. There's the old screws to hold the float bowl on. There's nothing wrong with the old ones, so I'm going to reuse the old ones for now and keep the new ones as spares just in case anything happens to the old ones. But this carburettor has never ever been rebuilt, and I've had that quad bike now ever since I was about 8 years old. I passed it down to my children, and my daughter rides it around. There's yeah, no, there's them. That doesn't make any sense. And my daughter rides it around. And it got to a point where it would only ever run on the choke. It wouldn't run without the choke on, which means it's not got enough petrol getting in. It's running too lean. It needs, because the choke chokes the air, obviously, so then it effectively makes the mixture more rich. Anyway, if you've got an engine, a petrol RC car, because don't forget we are an RC channel here, so we'll have to talk in terms of RC cars. If you've got an RC car with a petrol engine on it, yeah, and it'll only run on the choke, you've got a block jet probably, or it's just too lean. Try and richen it up, or you've got a block jet, take it apart, take the carb apart and unblock all the jets, because it's just the way it is. If you want a full video on that, leave it in the comments. I'll make you a full video on how carburetors work. Anyway, so just rebuilt this one. I'm just in the middle of cleaning out the float bowl a bit better. It's got a new needle and seat, new pilot, new main jet, happy days. New gaskets everywhere. Going to go and put that on. There's actually going to be, haven't done it yet, haven't put it together yet, but there's going to be a video of the whole thing from start to finish. Taking the carburetor off, rebuilding the carb, putting it back on the quad and running it and tuning it to get it to run properly, because I put new jets in it, so I need to adjust them. So that involves starting it up and playing around with them to get them to run right. There'll be a whole video on that. I'll put a link somewhere, probably never because I'll forget, so you can watch it. I need to box up this T-Max and that one there. That one is sold, well, they're both going to subscribers. That one's sold to a subscriber. That one has gone to a subscriber, but there's an interesting twist to this one. So if you want to know what the twist is to this one, stick around, because I reckon it'll be quite fun. So yeah, but I've got to box them up because they've got to be posted. The bench is a mess once again. I've got to clean out my tool bag because I've been out and about. I've got a bit peckish. Look, I've been out and about repairing stuff. That quad bike was one of them. I had to do a door on a van, and I also had to do a few bits of work to the old camper van. So you know when you do one thing after another. You do this, you do that, and then you do that, but you don't get a chance to move anything around. You don't get a chance to put things away. That's what always happens to me, and that's the way it is at the moment. I mean, I've got blooming light fixtures laying over there because I've changed the lights around in my home. The other day I was in the pitch black because I decided to do it after it got dark. Of course I did, so I had to turn all the electrics off. It's pitch black indoors, so I'm running around with torches, putting new lights in the ceilings. Why didn't I do it when it was daylight? You tell me. I don't know. I do this sometimes. I just think, I'm going to do that, and I'll do it now. And I think, well, it would have been wiser just to do it in the daylight, because then I could have turned the electric off, and it wouldn't have mattered if it got dark, because it wouldn't have got dark, because it would be daylight. Just have the window open, or the curtain open. Nope. I do it when it's dark. But that's part of the fun. It's just fun, eh? Life. Go. One T-Max boxed up nicely. I'll just shove some Haggard RC stickers in there. Not all of them, obviously. I'm going to cut them up and stick a few in an envelope, put them in there. And that's another one ticked off the list and gone. Happy days. Gone to a happy new owner. This was probably my favourite of all of the T-Maxes. I say that. I think I say that quite a lot. But I really like this shell. This is probably my favourite shell out of them all anyway. Yeah. It's a really good shell. Anyway, a couple of stickers, envelope, happy days, move on with life. I think I've annoyed the people who've done those stickers for me, by the way. I reckon they must have they must have seen one of the videos where I said I weren't happy with the stickers, because I asked them if they could do some more different ones, and you stopped replying to me. They don't answer me emails anymore, so I think I've annoyed them. Oh well, never mind. I was going to give them a second. What I was doing was I was going to give them a second chance. You know, I was going to be like, well, I was thinking to myself, I weren't happy with the first ones, but I'll give them a second chance and I'll try them again. What am I saying to my pen here? Look. Oh, it's broken. Oh no, that was a good pen. Oh well. Thank you. Right on here, thank you, as I always do. Thank you. Not that I can write particularly neatly, but I think they better read that. A couple of stickers in there. Thank you. There was a time when people was asking me to sign stuff that I'd sent to them, but the trouble is, I haven't got a bloody autograph. Do you know what I mean? I can't do that. How can I do that? You know what I mean? I'll just be putting Johnny Boy all the time. Johnny Boy, Manuel. I don't know. And whoever invented sellotape is a genius and an idiot at the same time. I'll tell you that now. A genius and an idiot at the same time. Anyway, job done. It's extremely important, and yes, this does go for anything to do with RC as well, RC cars, anything at all. It's life lesson. When you're doing up a thing which is a ceiling face this float bowl goes onto a carburetor, which is a sealing face, because the face of it seals. It's important to do them in a cross manner. If you just do them up in like a circle, it won't pull it down evenly, and it probably will leak. But if you do them up in a cross manner, you go that one there, that one there, that one there, that one there, and then that one there, that one there, that, yeah, it will pull it down as evenly. But you don't do them all the way up. You just nip them each time until eventually you go around and they're all tight. That way you should put it down evenly and it shouldn't leak. That was a brand new gasket on there, so I wanted to make sure I'd done that as good as I could do. This is ready to go back onto the quad bike now. Happy days. Look at the state of that air filter. That's what come out of that quad. And we've been running it like this, you know. This is the original air filter from 1999. So it didn't have a hole in it. I've just done the hole just now, but I'm just trying to prove to you how filter foams go, and you really do need to keep your eye on them and replace them. If you just leave them in there, they'll go like that, and then eventually your engine will start sucking it in, and it ain't going to do a lot. If it sucks in a big chunk, it might do a bit, but little bits ain't going to do nothing. Little bits like that, but it ain't good, is it? So there we go. A 1999 air filter foam. That's what it looks like. So have a look at this battery. Look, this is a 2000 milliamp hour battery, brand spanking new. It was given to me by a channel member. Come with the charger as well. And yeah, RC Marder. It's meant to be for an FG Marder, but it had the plug on it. It had the positive wire all the way over to the left, which isn't normal. Normally they're like this. So what I've done was I picked up the pin. All you've got to do is press on the little plastic thing there and get the pin out and put it in normally. Now I can use it properly. That's how it was, with the positive and the negative at either side, which is not normal. I don't really know why they've done it like that. Must be a Marder thing. Don't know whether this is genuine Marder or not. Made in China. Probably not genuine FG. But anyway, I'll be able to charge that up and use that battery now. Yeah, so if you've ever got a pin like that and it's not right, you've got to do is push a little plastic pin in, put the pins where you want it, happy days. Great. And this one's got both wires on it, so I can use both, either the black connector or the red connector for this same battery. I love the batteries that have got two wires on. A lot of people don't like them, but I love them. Anyway, you lot, it's still raining out there. Not going to do a lot outside today. Well, I've got stuff I need to be doing outside, but I'm not going to be doing it outside because really it's dry weather stuff. Anyway, I'll catch you a lot later on. I'm going to have a mess around with some RC cars. Might make another video, I don't really know yet. But that's it for this one. I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm going to go in and have some food, chill out with the family and relax. Yeah, I am. Anyway, I'll catch you later on. Thanks for watching. And just love life, because that's what we're here to do. All the best. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Oh, that reminds me, by the way. Well, that doesn't remind me, but it popped into my head at the last minute there. My FG Roven, all in all, come out of shocks, didn't it? So I think I've gathered up enough shock oil. I've got a load of FG shock oil. I think I've got enough to fill up all 4 shocks. So I'm going to be doing a little video on that soon, because you lot keep asking for blooming Roven videos. Where's the Roven? I want to see video on the Roven. Roven. You love the Roven. I like the Roven too, but I just haven't had a chance to get to it. But I'm going to fill up all the shocks again. RC Models said the reason why all the shock oil come out was because the weather was too hot. You tell me, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put new oil in it and we'll see if it leaks out again. Yes, we will. Yeah. What do you mean? Well, not necessarily. I mean, you know, they might be right. 18 degrees Celsius might have been too hot and all the oil just shot out. I don't know. What do I know? I'm going to put new oil in it and see what happens. I'll catch you later. Just stop waffling. I'll catch you later on. Bye.